All right. Uh. Okay, we're good. We're set up. Okay. Hi. I'm just be watching a little bit. If anyone is joining, welcome to the chat. I'm just doing a little bit of pre-stream setup right now. I probably should set the thing to record the actual program instead of just the screen, just so that it stops happening. But every time I do it, it causes so many problems. But whatever, it's fine. But yeah, just doing a little bit of setup, and we'll get right to it. Today, I'm planning on working on a timer, like to put it at the top left, where each level has, like, I don't know, a minute, I would say. We'll probably put it in seconds for you to beat it, and then if you don't, you lose. But to do that, first I'll have to set up a game over screen, because right now when you die you just vanish and restart the level, but that's obviously not really gonna work. Okay, I had I had the stream open on the side to make sure that everything's good, and I just realized I didn't mute it, so it was echoing. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, cool. But all right, let's just hop right into it, I guess. Right, I'm in widgets because if we want to make a game over screen, we want a user interface widget blueprint. Just a user widget. This will be W game over. Yeah, sure. Nah, game over. There you go. Luckily, widgets are the thing that I know best in Unreal, so this shouldn't take too long. Just got to get a canvas panel. Now we have to decide what the actual thing is gonna look like for now. I figure it can cover the whole page, so I mean the whole screen. So we'll get one of these. Actually, let's do a full screen anchor first, and then offset top 0, offset top right 0, offset left 0, offset bottom 0. Okay, there you go. Full screen. No, actually, I think this is wrong, because what I wanted to do is add a blur effect. No, well, I think it's fine, actually. We could just... What I want is essentially just to reduce the alpha. Yeah, so I want it to be a 0.5 alpha, so that this backstream vanishes. But the color will be gray? I don't know. This whole widget is gonna get called when when you die, obviously. So we'll have to set that up in a bit, but we'll see how it goes. So you have the image. Now we need a button, I would say. No, we actually don't. We need to do a little bit more setup first, actually. What's this called? I'm trying to remember. Do we want the horizontal box or the vertical box? Pretty sure we're gonna want both at some point, but I'm trying to remember what we want here. You know what? I can just find out. Okay, yeah. That's not what we want. So let's go back to the boxes. And let's get a vertical box. Inside this box, we'll put a button. And then okay, no. It wants us to, that's not really what I want to do. I'm trying to, oh, I got a call. Sorry, give me a moment. Hola. Hola, mami. Hello.
Ajá, Gabriel, yo quiero pedir 2 pizzas.
Oh, okay. De una de pepperoni y una de queso.
Sí, pero es para comer, para cumpleaños.
Lo ordeno a la casa, ¿no?
¿Eh?
Lo ordeno aquí.
Y tú, no sería porque vas
Yo estoy en vivo ahora, memito.
Ok,
So,
está bien entonces.
bueno, no, está bien.
Mándase a la mamá.
Solo vamos a mandarla a la casa de mamá.
Sí, eso es lo que yo quería. Yo dije para recoger.
Oh,
Está bien, yo
para recoger. Ok, está bien, ok. Ya entiendo.
era para allá recoger. La llevaron, tal.
Well,
Está bien, bye.
I will be right back, guys. I gotta order some pizza. This might take a little longer than I thought it was gonna be, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. But I gotta help my mom out with stuff, so it is what it is. But so I'll be going in a very brief moment. But before then, gotta figure out what's up here. I remember now. Okay. Boxes. I was not wrong about the horizontal boxes. I think. It's one of the it's one or the other. It's either a horizontal or a vertical box that I gotta use first. And then you put the opposite one inside. There we go. I got it. Let's just set them to fill. So I was right. It's vertical then horizontal. Okay, cool. Then we can put a button inside them. Also put them to fill. And then a button inside that one. Put it to fill. We do want some space in between, so let's put some bottom padding, like 10, I think. That seems good. Oh, the buttons are a bit small. I wanted to make them like decently sized, but move the anchor. It should be like if I put this at 0, oof, that's not what I want. Oh, that's whoops, that's size. Very much not what I wanted to change. Actually no, I do kind of want to change size. I just like having it be nice round numbers, so let's just set those up a bit. Although they do need to be bigger, I think. Is it position 100? No. 150. That's not really centered, is it? That doesn't look centered, I don't think. No. Okay. 140? 135. How do you seen? I'm just making a game over widget. This is gonna have text like try again and stuff. Actually, let me do that real quick, just so I remember what is what. Okay, no, go in there. Yeah, definitely gotta make it larger now. Why is... that's why. So let's just make that fit in there. This one is, of course, try again. I'm not gonna try to make it look nice because that's what the artist, my brother, is for. I just need to, put things in their general position, and then we can modify it later. And then, so try again. So restart the level. Quit, which brings you back to the main menu. Yeah. I could also add a button. I could also have it be 3 buttons and be try again, main menu, and quit, where quit like closes down the game. What do you think? Should I like have it be that way? I think it's kind of fine as is. What's the question? You didn't hear at all. No, I was just asking a basic. Do you think I should have it be that 3 buttons where one is try again, so restart the level, one is main menu, so obviously brings you back to the title screen, and then the other is just closes the game? Or should I just have brings you back to the main menu and try again? I'm thinking of just leaving it as 2 buttons. I think it's fine, personally. But I figured I would ask your opinion. No, I'll leave that at 10 actually. Also, I'm gonna have to head out for like a minute. I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna step away for a moment because my mom asked me to order pizza, and apparently she will ask me in a bit, but I don't know. I mean, sure, if okay. The reason I was just calling it quit because if there's only 2 buttons, I guess that's fair enough. I'll call it main menu. So try again, main menu. You press 1, restarts the level. Press main menu, brings you back to the main menu. And of course, then we want our big old text in the middle that just says game over. Put that in the center. Make it no, this is the size of the box, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. T50. What's up, Luigi GX? Or GX, whatever.
I was gonna say, you need me to do the thing that mom told me or told you.
Nah, it's fine. Right now, I'm working on the game over screen, just so you know. Where is the option for its size? My goodness. Font? There we go. And alignment. Oh my goodness. Why can't I just do what I did with the other thing and just center it? Oh, there it is. Justification. And then position. If I put you at 0, what happens? You go there? Cool. So I want you at like -400. Wonderful. And then just because you're at 200. There you go. So game over. Now we have our game over screen set up. It does not look good, to be honest, but that's fine. Now, on clicked, first we need on event pre-construct to get the level. We want a name here. So set current level to, so get current level name. Oh, it's a string. My goodness. I thought, whatever. It works either way. So, and then on clicked, we want to open level by name. No, I was right. It is name. Current level. So, and then to actually make it so that this gets called, go back into the player. Make sure to save. And the whole, my current thing, my temporary, which is this, instead of doing that, on death, no. I forget what it's called. Create widget. There you go. Create widget. Game over. Add to viewport. There you go. Oh, also, wait, is it fine? No, it's not fine. And then you gotta remove from parent. There you go. So that should be fine now. Right. We also have to change controls. So on event construct, we have to make it so that your controls go from WASD to mouse. But to do that, I gotta remember how we do that exactly. Because we have the side control game mode. I think it's changing the game mode. Set input, there we go. It's this. My brain is trying to remember. Oh. I think that that's my mom telling me to order pizza. Well, okay. First, we have to get the player controller. Okay, there we go. Player index 0. It's a single player game. That's fine. It'll always be 0. It only becomes something else if we are a multiplayer. Hide mouse cursor? No. Wait. Is it different if I use, if I call it off of this? No. So that's player controller. Okay, everything what I'm finding online is not helping me. It's just telling me how to make it so you can see the cursor. But that's very much not what I'm trying to figure out. So I think I need to make another controller. Because this one... Am I correct? Am I crazy? What I think I'm wrong, actually. Well, no, I'm not completely wrong. I just have to find player controller. Where would that be? Probably not there. Probably not in the Sunnyland, actually, at all. Temp content, what? No, okay. How to change game controls. Well, that doesn't really help me at all either. Let's go back up here. So, how to use... I know that we have to use this, because we did it before. I've done it before. I just have to remember how to actually do it. Okay, yeah, that's my mom asking me to order pizza. So I will be right back. Sorry, but it's a Friday. I'll be able to stream for longer anyway, so it should be okay. I'll make up for it. I'll be back in just like a couple minutes though. All right, I'm back. Sorry for all that delay. Okay. Also, I see potentially more people in chat in watching. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to. Well, I'm trying to remember how to make it so that when the menu pops up, you can actually use your mouse. Because right now, I'm pretty I'm like 100% sure this won't do anything. I think. Oh, we're back down to 2. Yeah, you kill me. Come on, come on. And then... yeah, it unlocks my mouse. Like, it takes me out of it, but... I can't... I have to let... Oh, well. I clicked out now. And... I mean, technically that works, but that's not really what we want. We want your mouse to automatically, like, appear the moment this happens. So it's kind of right, but not right enough. It's faster to just... So you see how around my mouse appears? I can go back in, but I have to click out. No, I have to right... Yeah. I have to, like, click out sufficiently to, like, unlock it. And then I can go back in to press try again. And that's not at all what we want. Jeez, I genuinely don't remember how to do this, like, at all. Can I open an old project and steal the code from that? Probably. Give me a moment. Just gotta find my... Just gotta find it. It's not there. It would be over here. Perforce. There we go. Wait, let me save everything before that happens. And probably close this. I just realized this might crash things because this project is pretty big. So everything might just crash. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see. Whew. So how's everyone in the chat? You know, well, how you doing? Me, I'm doing pretty good. I stayed up kind of late working on the video that I'm planning to upload Monday. Whether it actually is done in time, I'm gonna try to get it in. It might be a bit difficult, but we'll see. I hope I can do it. I think it's kind of nice. I actually kind of found it a little fun making the video. The normal editing is boring, but occasionally I put in like some jokes. Yeah. Yeah, new video Monday. Not a stream, but like an actual edited video that I'm gonna like upload, and it's gonna be like essentially my first real video. It's like a devlog of everything that I've done. Okay, okay, okay. Don't crash, don't crash. Go into blueprints. Actors. Nope. Characters. Uh-oh. Oh, oh. The shaders are like pushing everything. Don't crash. the PC went quiet. So I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Hopefully it's good, but we'll see. It froze. That's so that's disappointing. I was really hoping it would not do that. But yikes. Oh well. Like I expected it, to be honest, so I'm not that surprised. Little disappointed, but not that surprised. Yeah, it's completely frozen. I'll wait a little longer. Just, you know, give it a chance to load, maybe. But I don't think it's happening. The reason I was hoping is that I know in here, or somewhere in here, I think it's in the widget probably, is exactly what I wanted to do. So, so, what the, no, not, I want task manager. Just gonna end that task. Okay, and, let's try it one more time. What if I cancel the landscape loading thing? Like, if I don't let it try to do any of that, maybe it might work. Hopefully. I'm kind of doubtful, though, to be honest. If this doesn't work, then I will have to essentially cancel. No, I can't cancel it. That's unfortunate. It's also not in the base player, so I don't know why I'm opening that. It would be in... Where's the widgets? Yeah, as soon as... Waiting for texture resource to be ready for landscape named landscape. As soon as it becomes that, it just freezes. So... I guess... I just give up. And I'll do what I was going to do originally. Watch a YouTube video and hope that it explains what I need to do. You know, it's Matthew Wadstein. Who else would it be?
Hello. Welcome to the video for what is the set input mode nodes. We're actually going to be covering 3 different nodes today. It's going to be these 3 nodes here. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to start off without anything hooked up. And we're just going to play our normal map. Now my map has a little character in the middle that I can control. It's a little third-person character.
Yeah.
As well as a user interface that right now I can't control. By default, the game is set, if you don't do anything, to game mode only. That means your player, or your controller, or your pawn, or your character is going to get the input.
Do we want to set it to just UI only, actually? Let's open this up. Oh no, you guys are gonna see the other projects that I have not worked on in a long time. Let's just open up this. I should probably delete my projects and my project too, because they're just kind of there. I mean, they're not taking up too much space because they're pretty much empty, but they're still there. I made those because I was trying to figure out some stuff. That's back when I was really originally trying to like learn on my own. And I found out it's kind of hard. Kind of not easy to learn on your own. At least for me. I'm sure other people would do it fantastically. What if I do this? UI only. And then, of course, I need to do the opposite over here, which is set input game mode only. Let's see. Oh, no, it's fine. No, it's same issue. At least we know the try again works. Yeah, let's actually watch the video, I guess, and find out.
Do something with it, and then absorb it if you tell it to do something with it. Now, by absorbing it and doing something with it, this is what I mean. This is a map of the default input processing procedure for Unreal Engine. The input comes in.
Okay.
Then it goes to the player input mapping. This is where you set up your input, such as if I hit A, it means to go left,
right.
spacebar means jump. And to show you that, this is what I mean by that.
Right, yeah,
here.
I know.
Down here. This is your input mapping. So it goes from the player's keyboard or mouse input into here. Now after that's done, it's going to go into the first input enabled actor. And by input enabled actor, what they mean by that, assuming I can find my thing again, there we go, is going to be an actor. Let's say we have our generic character here. And over in our generic character, we have some class settings and we have some class defaults. And under input, you can have auto receive input turned on. This means the input is going to come here automatically. By default, it's disabled. But if we had something that we wanted to take over input, say maybe an input manager itself and not the character, you might want to turn this on. And then you can set the priority based on how high and when it should come in. So after that, then it goes to your player controller.
I need to make an input
manager. Your player controller does whatever it needs to do, and anything it doesn't handle goes to the level blueprint. After that, it goes to the pawn, and then all of this input is passed over to the game logic.
Right.
So this right here, if you've ever tried to accept input from something like a actor you just threw in, and you didn't enable it, this would be why it was ignored. And this is why your controller and your characters, your pawns, automatically accept input because they're designed to. So this is important to know. Why is it important to know? When you have your input set up to like the UI, the input is not designed to go to the UI. The input's designed to go to that chain and stack that we just saw. And that is why your UI, by default, doesn't do anything when you type in things. So I will show that shortly. So we showed that when we play, we have our game mode input. Now by game mode input, I mean, let's hook this up, and we'll hook it into the set input mode game only. If we type in set input mode, we will find the three different types. Game only, which is our default. UI only, which means the player or the character and the pawn do not get input. And then game and UI, which means both will take input. So by input mode game only, if we run this, you'll find, well, nothing will change. We're going to have everything working properly. Now there is one small caveat here, and I'll have to show that in a second. Let me hook up another node called show mouse cursor, and by default I have it set to on. Show mouse cursor is what enables us to have our mouse cursor moving.
Is that what I need to do? It'd probably be... No, I'd probably have to pull it off of this, actually. So that the... I mean, if that solves my issue, then... And I don't need to do anything more complicated than that, I'd be happy. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, sweet. Never mind. Nothing else. Everything is solved. Oh my god, so those forums that I was looking at were right, actually. This is all I had to do. And then set it back to false. Once all this stuff is done. I remember it being more complicated than that, but no. Okay, cool. So you just, boop, you die, and your mouse appears again. Cool. Sweet. All right, that's that's done pretty much. Yeah. Next. Okay, phone call. I'll be right back. Hello. Perdona, háblame ahora. All right, I'm back once again, and that should be the last time that I like vanish from hopefully. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. But you know, my mom asked for help. I gotta help her. Okay, so the moment the thing happens, let me rename this actually, just for convenience sake. This will not be button 3, this will be try again. This won't be button 4, this will be main menu. There we go. On click, try again, do that. And the main menu button will do nothing right now because we don't have a main menu. I mean, we can make one real quick. But nah, I'd rather not. So you die. Boom, game over. Well, I'm probably gonna add like multiple lives, because that's like the point of checkpoints. So you lose a life, you go back to a checkpoint rather than start the level over, and then you lose all your lives, you go back to the beginning. That's probably what I'm gonna be going with. I figured it just makes more sense personally. Oh, I also got this kind of working. So now you can't cancel it by just not holding it. You press it, and then you go down. If you hold it, you hold it. If you don't hold it, it doesn't matter. You're still ground slamming. I mean, you can hold it if so that you can do like a side ground slam, but that's it. Eventually, I'm gonna remove all these prints, but for now, they'll be there. Bleh. Okay. So now that our game over is set up, the whole point of this was to add a timer, which is actually another widget, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a widget. Widget timer. Make our canvas panel. Add text, which I I guess. Should we have it on the left or no? I wanted to have it to be on the right actually. Anchor right. There we go. No, it should probably be two things actually. Should be like a vertical box. No, actually a horizontal box. I'm sorry. So we make a horizontal box. Add text to it. Put a heart. You know what? Probably. Add 2 vertical boxes to the horizontal. Put them on both fill so we can do that. Make this bigger. On this one, then we put the text. And this will be timer. It will say time. And it will be like over here. And then on this one, this is going to be, we're going to bind this. So this will be, actually, there's no point of changing it since we're going to be binding it. Create a binding. Every level will probably have the same timer, right? Like, I don't know. How long I have no idea how long a level should be. Well, no, every level is going to be like a slightly different length, and we're going to like assume that I have a different amount of time that needs to be defeated. So get current level. No. So we want cast a level instance? No. Or maybe. Get level. This doesn't seem right. I'm like trying to figure out. So we want to get the. Oh, jeez. Each level has a. Yeah, open level blueprint. I guess each level will have a variable called timer, which will be a integer. This one will be like 100. Oh, what'd you miss? You missed me walking away from the stream for a bit to order pizza, and I got this to work. So now when we die, oh, whoops, cancel. W timer. Right, let me check that off for a moment. And now when we die, this is what happens. You can try again. And then your controls are back to normal. Also, I mentioned how I got the ground slam to work now, like perfectly. So you can't cancel it by like not holding it. Whether you hold it or you don't hold it, as soon as you press it, you ground slam. You go through the ground slam process. And now I'm working on the timer. I was just gonna make it so that the timer for everything was the same, but obviously, thinking about it, that doesn't really work. What did I do? I have to find it. It's like over here. What did I do? Wait, what did I do? I genuinely am like, wait, what did I do? Oh, I just added this, if you cancel it, it checks if you are ground slamming, and if it's true that you're ground slamming, then it goes through the ground slamming process anyway. So this pretty much means that ground slamming does not end until you hit the ground, regardless of if you're holding the button. The moment you press it, it starts and it will end, and it will continue until it ends. Yeah, you know, I've never used cancel, but that wasn't me saying I didn't want to. I just never did. Now here I am using cancel. Let's see. How do I get the current level blueprint? Let's see. Oh God. Oh, never mind. I was seeing that I had to like use C++, and I'm like, oh no. And then they're like, but actually, I don't recommend doing that. It's like, oh, fine. No, that's not really. That wouldn't really help me. Yikes. Okay. So it sounds like I need to make a game state. So essentially, we got to work on the save system, which makes sense, I guess. Would I put that in blueprints? I guess so. I'm just working on the timer, and so the timer is this widget here. Actually, I should probably flip these around. There we go. Because the time can be like whatever. Anyway, so this is our timer. The text block here, it's going to be how much time is remaining in the level. Issue is I gotta set what that time, like what it has to show the time. It has to display it. However, what does it display is the question. And I could do it a simple way of just it being let's see. And adding an input of what, just time? None of that. And then it just, I don't know. Still not sure what we're trying to do. Okay, I'm sorry. It's because I'm not explaining it. What's okay, this isn't working, actually. You know what? That's fair. It shouldn't have any inputs. I didn't think about that. Okay, I'll pause for a moment and actually explain what I'm trying to do. Here is our timer widget. As it stands, this should just be an event begin play kind of thing. So like, you know, create a widget. Timer. Add to viewport. So essentially, bada bing, bada boom, we have a timer. See it on the top right? It just says timer and nothing else. Oh my god, it looks ugly. I hate how it looks. I gotta fix this. You know what? Here's an idea. Let me just. That's not why I think it looks ugly. The color, it's gonna be like. Don't worry about it. And then I gotta make the horizontal box larger. Wait, I gotta make the vertical box small. Wait, huh? Oh, it's not on fill. There you go. Huh? Wait. Why isn't, everything should be on fill right now. Why is it acting weird? It's hard to see. I don't care if it looks like I don't either. I just it's not too important. I'm just a little confused on why it looks the way it does. Like, it shouldn't look like this for various reasons, honestly. Yeah, like, see this? Why is it overlapping? It shouldn't be. Is the whole box just not big enough? Oh, the whole box just wasn't big enough. That's annoying. Whatever. Okay. So it's up there. Remaining time. So it says we have remaining time, and then it should tell you how much time is remaining. Clearly. Right now, it doesn't do that. So see this text block? It's bound. Because it's bound, it's bound to get text. So right now, get text is this function here, which returns nothing. So I could just make it so that always returns. No, but that wouldn't really make sense, would it? On event construct, it needs to get the variable from the level timer. Okay, sure. I was thinking of adding like a little background to it, and I mean I can do it now, I guess. I'm thinking that the whole top of the screen is gonna be like the UI bar, so it's like from here all the way to like over here, like, and like Mighty Grandpa's face is gonna be on this side where like my mouse is, and then like their health, like their hearts will be next to it. So like the whole upper part of the screen will be used for that, is what I'm thinking. Anyway. Oh gosh. So add like an image. Put this under that. Honestly, just make it like slightly bigger. Color. Right. Do like that, and then alpha. No, actually, just make it black. Alpha will be like 0.5. Z order. Put that -1 so it's behind it. Just change it to a digital. The reason I'm trying to set it up is because I need it to be so that when the timer runs out, and the timer is here in this widget, it will, you know, call the game over. Yeah, remaining time. There it is. Our first little bit of UI. Ugly UI, but UI. The idea is that every level has time. This is probably... I don't know how this would be counted as an issue, actually. Well, it's not gonna be a black bar at in the final thing. It's gonna be like a whole, like bar, for UI stuff. This is just a placeholder for now. We gotta use placeholders, so until we can get to the actual stuff. And it's supposed to look like, kind of like a watch. Well, not a watch, like a clock, essentially, a digital clock. So here's our test map. This is the current map that we're on. It has a timer of 100. What does that mean? We'll figure it out. When the widget timer gets constructed, it should get that time. The question is how. Oh, Uh, the pizza has arrived. Okay. I don't know what he's calling me about. Hello? Is everything good? Uh, are we back? Okay. OBS just disconnected, I guess, for a moment. I have no idea why or what just happened. That was annoying. But everything seems to be still set up, so I guess that's cool. So the question is, how do we get yeah, okay. We have to make a game mode. But that's not what I want to do. Everything I'm finding is essentially that it's impossible to do what I want to do right now. Like this, getting this is just, you just can't. Oh, did I not finish my sentence? The timer. How do we get the timer variable in our blueprint? Apparently, you just can't. Everything I'm finding just says you outright just cannot do that, period. Which is interesting and annoying. I could just set a default variable at all levels. That's not what I'm talking about. What I wanted to do was have it that every different level has its own timer. But the way that I'm doing it now, it seems that you can't you can't get a variable from a level through this way. Or like period, essentially. I saw that open. So I'm unsure of what to do over that. I guess I can just set a timer and just have it be the same for every level. That's fine. It's not the worst. It's just a little annoying. Set timer by event time, so every 1 second. This should have an input, actually. Input is current time. Yes, yes, I know, I know, I know. Technically yes, but I have to make the save game. I have to make a game instance, which is what allows like data between levels to be like transferred. And I'll be honest, I just don't I just don't want to do that yet. I have to get around to it eventually, but this will work. And because this will work, I'm fine with doing this instead. So, yeah. Get text has an input, which is current time. And then we'll just have a variable called total, just called starting time. And I mean, we could do the pizza tower and other kind of thing where there are like clocks that you can collect that increase the amount of time that you have in a level. But it's not really, I don't really want to do that, to be honest. No, I don't need to do that. I'll just set it to 100. So get stuff. Does data need to be transferred? Yes, it needs to be transferred between the level and everything else. Anything else that like calls from it. It's because info in the level cannot be accessed through blueprints. It just because that functionality does not exist without game instance. Wait. I think I just like realized what you're actually saying. I just realized what you're actually saying. There you go. Is this what you're asking? What you're asking? Why can't we make it so that it checks the level name and based off that level name, it sets a time? So if this is true, it sets time to like 100. Because if that's what you're asking, that's a good idea. Okay, I just was completely misunderstanding what you were like trying to tell me. Apologies. Yeah, that should work. It's kind of a not so great way of doing it because but you need a switch. I mean, currently it will read. Well, no, currently it won't read. This actually shouldn't go in the player. So currently, with this, when you enter the test map, it'll create a timer. Doing it this way will make it so that once we leave the level, the timer will vanish, which means that it'll construct again and it'll check. Which essentially does what you're saying. And now I gotta think, is there a way to do this without just making a long list of, okay, does it equal this name? If not, does it equal this other name? If not, does it equal this other name? Because I can't currently think of a better way. But we'll get this working before we actually do anything. Yeah, I know. You are right. But is that like the only other? It's not much to me. It's not much better than a bunch of branches. But that's like just to me. What's it called here? Is it a switch? Or is it a... There's switch on, which I don't think is what we want, actually. I'll try it. Well, yeah, it is a string, so. No, this checks for like a specific string. I used this thing that we're talking about. I just gotta remember what it's called. It's annoying how often this happens, where I know for a fact that sequence. No. Yes? This is pretty much what you mean, right? Checks this. If that's false, then it does like a different level. Unless you mean something else. But I can't think of another way to do this, pretty much. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? Fair enough. Let's just get to work on getting time change working. Okay. I understand why this is an issue, because these are supposed to, it's a function, which is like, what is it called? Constantly called. But it's supposed to get current time and then set that to there. But it's not like it's not like a function that is called. It is a function that continuously plays. Which again is not really what we want. Can I just... Let me think about this. Do I need to do it this way? I don't. I can, text block. I know you're here. Can I say make you a variable? I can tie you to a property. Okay, wait. So current time. Compile. Tie you to current time. There we go. That's what we want to do. Wonderful. So every second, it should subtract 1 from starting time and set current time equal to that. So it sets time up here, and then every second current time goes down. I feel like this isn't gonna work for some reason. Well, it started at 0 and now it's at 99, and now it's just staying at 99. The reason it's staying at 99 is because it's purely tied to event on construct. It should probably be tick. But that's not. Oof. No. Apparently not. I was a fool for even assuming. This goes from 0 to 99. The timer by event should continue just looping. We'll make another custom event. Sorry, just give me a moment. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting what this dang thing is called. I keep forgetting what a lot of things are called. My goodness, the Alzheimer's are hitting hard. Clear and invalidate. Okay. I don't know what the last thing you heard. What you said, set thing or whatever. So added the sequence and then worked on the actual timer. So the event is on event construct. The timer starts. The timer, it loops and is every 1 second or 1. We'll see how that translates to actual time. Time change is called, and it should be every second because it is looping. And so every second, starting time, current time, which is what is displayed, should be set equal to starting time minus 1 but down. It does need a base. Well, starting time is supposed to kind of be the base time. And then when time reach is. Oh, whoops. I have to actually set it up. When current time, no, get current time. When current time is equal to, you know what, let's just do what I did before. When current time is less than 1, the timer ends. The timer stops, and we create widget, add to viewport. Game over. So the problem right now, though, is that we start it, it goes from 0, goes to 99, and then stays at 99. So that is no bueno, as they say. And I'm not entirely sure what to do. I tried setting it to on tick, even though I didn't really like that. But instead of going to 99 and staying there, it just stayed at 0, which is interesting. Although, who knows, maybe it was working before and it was just going really fast. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. It's not actually updating it. Even though it should be. Okay, no. So this didn't work either. And I know that's not because I'm still live. The question, though, is why is it not updating? Because... Oh! I got it. I have to make it... What is... I have to make it like on change or something. Oh, what's setting it to 99? Remember, it's checking what level it is. Oh, okay, so this is level test map. Cool. So set the timer to 100. Then that starts the timer over here. I probably should check if current level is valid before we start the timer also. Well, no, this only gets called in level, so I guess it doesn't matter. So, sets it to 100, the timer happens, then time change starts. So it does update it because it starts at 100, and then, okay, -1, now we're at 99. And then so it updates it once, and then never again. But why? Pourquoi does it never update again? Is the question. It should be looping. See, because it has a boolean. The timer has a boolean for looping or not. And I set it to true, so every like time seconds, it should loop. Let's look at the other stuff that I did with the timer. Try to figure out why it's not. This is like the opposite of the issue we had before of the timer just continuing to play. Now it just doesn't play. Because event construct, it means that the timer should start playing from the moment that the widget is made. And since the widget is made from the moment the level is loaded, then, you know, it should be doing what it's doing. But it's not. Which is very concerning. Nice, Defiance of the Fall updated again. That's cool, that's cool. Let's think. So why isn't it looping? It can't be the first to have an issue like this. Widget. No, everything. Okay, so what I immediately found was essentially just do what we just did, but and it's like that should work, and it's like it's not. So, uh. Is it because the level is the thing calling the widget? It might be that. Because if it is, then that kind of complicates things a lot, actually. No, you just keep leaving and then coming back. No, I didn't figure it out. I'm trying to find how to actually make it so it works in the blueprint. And I can't seem to find anything. I'm not using it in level blueprint. Yeah, it should be working because it is set to be, what, this stuff over here? Yeah, sure. The big thing that's confusing is that this should be looping, but it's not, and I have no idea why. I don't know. Take a look. This is what I got. Sorry, I'll stop moving it. You can stare. You can starege or whatever. I was thinking I might go for longer than 2 hours, but I'm like very tired today. I guess that's what happens when you sleep a little late. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule so that I can actually wake up and be alert for stream and then do stuff. After this, I have to work on the video. That if I want any chance of getting it out Monday, I gotta hunker down and really work on it. So we'll see though. So, have you made any realizations about the code? Any reason it might not work? No, that wouldn't really help me. Hmm. Bro. That's so annoying. I found a thread for this exact problem, and all the comments are deleted, so I have no idea if anyone solved anything. The actual loop section? What? Because this is the loop section. That's it. That's it for the loop. We know for a fact that text is able to update. There you go. That's also that section. We know for a fact that the text is able to update. No. Okay. I was hoping to see if on value change was there, but it's not, so not sure what to do. Geometry and delta time. No, tick event is not. It's just not what we want. From the moment the event constructs, it should be working, but I'm just like looking through Google, trying to find a solution to this issue. Does it keep being called? That's the thing. Time change should be called every second. See time here? 1. So every 1, it should be called because it's looping. The timer doesn't stop until timeout happens. And timeout wait. Oh, that didn't solve it either. How does it know to keep doing -1? It just continuously -1s. Because that's what time change does. It just sets current time to starting time -1. We got there. Oh, jeez. Bro. How did I not... I feel like I thought about that before. How did I... Did I not... Oh my goodness. This is literally the same issue with the, like, the same thing that we did in... That I did somewhere else. I think in the enemy. Whatever. I did that. And... Oh my goodness. So right now, I disconnected the other thing, so it should just go negative. Yeah. Then connecting this. We'll wait. My goodness, that's a problem. Okay. Oh, it's because timeout is never called. The event timeout is never actually called. Yeah, I did. I guess I can... I don't want to do this. I could just move the current time branch up to time change, and then have it be if false, and then just get rid of timeout completely. I mean, I probably... yeah, I think that's fine to do. Have this like up here. If this, so long as this is false, keep reducing the time by 1. The moment it becomes true, stop reducing time by 1 and kill us. I can just remove that. No, you know what? I'll leave it there. Okay, that was not quite right. Did I put the branches in? When current, well, I see. It's because of that split moment between when the timer is 0 and... that's kind of annoying. Wait, what? What's... Wait, that's weird. Jeez, that's not enough. So I'm making it so that when time runs out, you die, right? Makes sense. That's how it normally is. So like game over. But look at the time. It stays at 0 and then you just die. It never gets set to like in event pre-construct what it's supposed to be. Which is a problem. Okay. Is that the issue? Yeah, that was the issue. Okay. I got it. I can remove this delay over here. Pretty sure. And the game still technically continues while after you die, but which is funny, but we'll have to like do like a little end. Actually, can you? No, actually, what I'm talking about? No, the answer is no. Yeah, well, I'll test it anyway, but yeah, you can't jump around or move or anything. What? Was there like a second delay? Also, you should probably fix the game. What do you mean? Also, you should probably fix the game continue thing. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so. Oh, I removed that extra second. That, there's not really much I can do about that. I could have it, I couldn't make it do apply damage like 500 to the player. So you die. Instead of adding game over. You know what? Why not, actually? Apply damage. Damaged actor is get player pawn. 100 damage. So don't need to do that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, there you go. I mean, it kills you. Nothing seems to happen because when you die currently, it just ends the game. Nothing actually, there's like no animation, no nothing. There should be a little thing that... Well, I'll get to that. I just haven't gotten around to doing that part. Anyway, yeah. And I actually don't want... I do want the level to be like visible in the background. The only thing I would want is like a death animation, just like so you're just lying there dead while you stay on the game over screen. I mean, when they hit try again, that's what it does. It loads the level. It just doesn't despawn the level currently. Anyway, let's set the timer to 999 for the test map. We have no intention of letting this end. Why does that happen? Okay. It eventually just vanishes. But not this one. This one only goes away. Huh? That's weird. Why does that happen? When you load a different level, the previous level is automatically unloaded. We could have it do that, but it's fine currently. Why does this vanish? It shouldn't. Hmm? No, the problem is that if the time runs out and the level is still there, then the person just finishes the level since the level is still loaded. That's not what happens, though. That's literally not what happens, though. Wait. And when the level ends, your controls change, which means that you can't keep playing, like, period. Like when time runs out, that's it. You can't do anything. Your controls, they're gone. The only thing you can use is your mouse. You hear that? That's me trying to press every button. Can't do anything. Maybe, yeah, I can't even like kill them or anything. I mean, yeah, sure, it can. I mean, you say it looks sloppy. I say this is like what I want. I don't want a fully opaque screen, and you know, maybe I will lower the audio. Probably not mute it. I'll probably muffle it. I'd have to make a sound class called like muffled or whatever, and set all audio to sound to muffled. No, that's annoying. I'm probably not gonna do that unless I can find an easy way to do it. Yeah. So okay, timer set. It works. Bada bing, bada boom. It does what it does. Now what's next? What do we do next? Well, it's already like 4:10. I think I'll leave it there. I'm a little tired, drained mentally and physically. Although I'll recover, and I do have to work on that video afterwards as well. So thank you for watching, for coming to the stream. Little less activity this time. It was just Yassine popping in, no one else. 8-hour stream when once I get into like the real flow of this, where I'm like doing 2-3 hour streams every day, like without like this is just like I'm still like getting used to things, you know. It's only week 1, not even, it hasn't even been a week yet. When I'm like in the flow of like streaming multiple hours every day, yeah, probably I'll probably just do an 8-hour stream one day. Until then, just have to accept that I'm only going to be on for like 2 hours. Everything's saved. Yep, okay. And yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Like the video. I'm pretty sure some of you aren't liking the video. I see the views and the likes. Anyway. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. And I'll be here Sunday as well. So, see you then. Bye-bye.